How to Manifest Anything, the Neville Goddard Way. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest effortlessly, as if the universe bends to their inner world, while others struggle endlessly to make their desires real? Neville Goddard taught that manifestation is not about effort, but awareness. Everything you desire already exists within you, and your imagination is the doorway to it. Neville said, "Change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live." The outer world mirrors the inner state. You are not waiting for your desire to appear. You are awakening to the reality that it already exists. When you imagine lovingly and feel as though the wish is fulfilled, you enter the state where your desire must express itself. Imagine holding the result you long for, the job, the relationship, the peace, the abundance. Do not look for it outside, feel it within. That feeling is the creative act. It is your divine power in motion. Neville's most famous teaching is, live in the end. It means you must think, feel, and act as though the thing you want is already yours. When you live from the wish fulfilled instead of for it, the subconscious accepts this new reality, and life reshapes itself to match. If you desire love, do not wait for someone to make you feel loved. Become the version of yourself who is loved, valued, and chosen. That identity magnetizes your world. You will attract experiences and people who confirm what you have already accepted within. Neville declared, "Imagination creates reality." He meant this literally. Everything begins in consciousness. Every event, every person, every circumstance is drawn by your dominant feeling. The question is not, what do I want, but what am I imagining? Are you imagining lack or fulfillment? Are you replaying fear or faith? The moment you change your inner movie, the outer scene will follow. Once you have assumed your wish fulfilled, something extraordinary happens. Life begins to move. Neville called this the bridge of incidents, a series of events that lead you naturally to your manifestation. You do not have to force anything. Your only task is to remain faithful to the end scene, to the feeling that it is already done. When doubt arises, do not fight it. Simply return to the feeling of the wish fulfilled. That is your anchor. Faith is not believing that something might happen. Faith is knowing that it already has. You may not see it yet, but it is forming, rearranging the unseen fabric of life to reflect your new state of being. Neville said, "Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality." Hold your faith like a secret treasure. Do not seek proof. Become the proof. Feel it real until reality must yield to you. Each night before sleep, Neville practiced what he called the state akin to sleep, or SATS. As you drift between waking and sleeping, your subconscious becomes open and receptive. Use that sacred moment. Visualize a simple scene that implies your wish is fulfilled. Someone congratulating you, holding the thing you wanted, or feeling immense peace. Repeat it until it feels natural. Fall asleep in that state, and you will awaken to find your world transformed. You are not manifesting by effort, but by awareness. Your imagination is not a daydream. It is creation itself. You are the operant power. Feel it real, and let life rearrange itself around your new state. There is no limit to what you can create once you understand that imagination is the foundation of all reality. The mind is the workshop of creation, and the thoughts you repeat become the blueprint of your world. Most people try to change circumstances without changing the inner state that produced them. Neville taught that this is like trying to fix the reflection in a mirror while ignoring the face creating it. The key is to shift your awareness. When you change your inner conversations, when you speak and think as the person who already has what you desire, everything around you begins to reflect that new truth. Every manifestation begins as a quiet assumption. It does not require struggle or proof. It requires persistence in feeling. If your senses deny it, you persist. If logic argues against it, you persist. You do not fight the world. You simply refuse to return to the old story. Every time you imagine the wish fulfilled and rest in that feeling, you water the seed of your new reality. In time, it must grow. What you assume, you create. What you persist in, you embody. Remember that love is the highest creative force. When you imagine from love, you move in harmony with the divine. Neville said that to love one's desire is to give it life. When you approach your desire with joy and gratitude, you invite it closer. You are not chasing something outside of yourself. You are embracing what has always been within. Let love be your foundation. Let faith be your language. Live in the end, feel it real, and know that what you have imagined is already yours. Imagination is not a distant philosophy. It is faith in motion. You are the one shaping your tomorrow through what you accept as true today. So do not postpone your belief, for hesitation only keeps you tied to the old story. The outer world will not move until you move within. Close your eyes and step boldly into the scene of fulfillment. Feel the reality of your wish as if it were happening right now, because it is. Every second you delay is a second you continue to live in limitation. Decide that now is the moment of change. Neville once spoke of a man who longed to be free from military service during the war. Instead of pleading or waiting, he imagined himself walking through the streets of New York, already discharged and at peace. That simple inner act became fact in a few short weeks. His faith was absolute. He made no room for doubt. This is the urgency of true belief. You must claim your freedom with conviction and act from it as though it were already yours. The world cannot resist a mind fixed firmly in its assumption. The subconscious does not respond to someday. It responds to now. The moment you adopt the feeling of the wish fulfilled, unseen laws begin to arrange circumstances to reflect your inner conviction. Delay is not divine timing, it is divided belief. Everything you could ever desire already exists in imagination, waiting for your recognition. To believe tomorrow is to deny creation today. The key is to say within yourself, I am it, and persist until that inner claim becomes natural. Reflect on what you are accepting at this very moment. Is it aligned with what you desire or what you fear? Withdraw attention from appearances, for they are only echoes of old thoughts. Turn your gaze inward and see the new reality clearly. Speak from it, walk in it, breathe as it. When you live from your assumption with urgency and faith, manifestation is no longer a hope, it becomes inevitable. Creation is finished, and your part is simply to awaken to it now. Faith is not quiet agreement with a concept. Faith is movement. It is the moment you stop discussing your desire and start living as though it were already yours. Neville said, "Faith is loyalty to the unseen reality." To have faith means to remain loyal to your inner vision, even when the outer world has not yet changed. Most people reverse this law. They wait for evidence before believing. But the universe waits for belief before producing evidence. The invisible always precedes the visible. Act now from the end you have chosen. Speak as the person who already possesses the thing you seek. Walk through your day with the quiet confidence that life is unfolding according to your inner decree. When challenges arise, refuse to return to the old version of yourself. Remind yourself that the only reality that matters is the one you have accepted within. The world may test your conviction, but every test is a mirror asking, "Do you still believe?" Your answer must always be yes. Neville taught that the difference between wishing and believing is action. The wishful thinker hopes that something might change. The believer knows it already has. The believer does not check for results every morning, for they understand that once the seed is planted, the harvest is certain. Do not look for signs, become the sign. Your calm certainty is the evidence of things unseen. Keep your thoughts aligned with your vision, your emotions anchored in peace, and your actions guided by faith. Do not look for signs, become the sign. Your calm certainty is the evidence of things unseen. Keep your thoughts aligned with your vision, your emotions anchored in peace, and your actions guided by faith. Faith in action is not loud or desperate. It is steady, quiet, and unwavering. It does not wait for permission, proof, or perfect timing. It moves now because it knows creation is finished. The moment you dare to act from the state of fulfillment, everything shifts to support you. Life will bend to match your conviction. Believe completely, act decisively, and watch how quickly your world transforms. Every moment is an invitation to remember who you truly are. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the dreamer awakening within the dream. The life you long for is not waiting somewhere in the distance. It is resting quietly within your imagination, asking to be believed in. When you accept that your inner world is the cause and the outer world is the effect, you step into true freedom. So tonight, as you close your eyes, choose the feeling of fulfillment. Let your mind rest in the reality of your desire accomplished. Whisper to yourself, "It is done," and drift into sleep knowing that creation is complete. The universe is already moving in your favor. If these words have stirred something within you, hold on to that feeling. That spark of recognition is your reminder that you are the operant power, the author of your world. Continue to imagine lovingly, persist faithfully, and watch as your life unfolds in ways that will leave you in awe.